Hey, what's up guys? I'm Tony G. You're watching 1526 Barbecue. Today we're going to review Lifedoo's portable barbecue grill. Check it out. Alright, so the folks over at Lifedoo were kind enough to send me one of these grills for my honest review. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's crack open this case and see what comes inside. There it is. Alright, so I've seen a couple videos on this already. I think that's going to be the bottom, like ash grate or charcoal grate. Looks like it's going to be our cooking surface. This is one of the side panels, or no, one of the long panels, I guess. There's the other. They sit like that. That's pretty cool. It's a side panel. It's got their logo cut in. Alright, so to assemble this, there's no instructions. I think that's good because it seems to be fairly straightforward. You'd use this bottom pan if you're using the product somewhere where you don't want the coals and ashes to hit the floor. So that goes first. You take one of these shorter ends and then one of the longer ends. Now you got two options of where you can place it. You can go wide or you can go a little less wide. We'll start there today. Alright. So that's half of it. Alright, we essentially got the grill built. And you'd put this smaller grate down the bottom there. That's where your charcoal or wood or whatever you're using to produce heat would go. And then I need to cut these guys off here. Actually, there you go. You get three of these, I'll call them support arms. You're going to want to place those in these slots. And then your cooking grate goes right on top. So I think that's a pretty, it's pretty sound. It's not gonna fall anywhere. Really sturdy. It's a pretty cool little grill. I like it. I think I'm gonna have a bag here. Oh, great. A carrying bag. It says, Lifedoo, every user is our designer. It's actually really interesting that they put that right on their bag. One of the main things that they talk about over at Lifedoo is their U-Rod approach to designing their product. U-Rod stands for You Are Our Designer. They kind of basically say the same thing right there on the bag, so that's pretty cool. So I like the way the cooking grate sits here. If you notice this length of metal rod here sits just below the surface here, so you can't really knock it off that way. And sliding it left to right also provides some resistance. You can't push it a little too hard and go off, but it's pretty tight in there. I like it. Something else to note is there is two settings. So I have it on the, we'll say, narrower setting for the top. You could use these slots here and make it wider. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. Alright, so let's adjust this to the wider setting. Alright, so there's the wider setting. We'll put back our coal grate. Sits pretty comfortably in there. We'll reinsert some of these. Now the reason why they are detachable like that is probably for two reasons. A, you can take it apart, move it around, and B, you can position them in different settings. So let's say you just wanted to boil some water if you're out camping and you're making some coffee or some tea. You can put all your coals under here and put a big heavy cast iron pot right there, and those three rods will support the weight of it, no problem. I'm going to go ahead and spread them back out for my demonstration. And we put this on. Alright, so you can see we just moved it to the wider set points for each of the side panels here. That creates a much wider surface. Now I think this would be ideal if you're doing something that you think would take a little longer to cook. I don't know what you'd really be doing in terms of camping with a long cook, but this leaves it open so you could reach the coals in the bottom and maybe add some more fuel down there if you need to. I'm really excited to try this thing out. Alright, let's take it apart and see how well it goes back in the bag. Alright, so these pieces are... Oh, they fit perfectly that way. There we go. Alright, I think that's pretty cool. I like that it all fits right back into that pan. That should make it pretty easy to slide into this bag. It's got some weight to it, but... I got it in there vertically. Not sure it'll fit horizontally, but let's give it a try. Oh yeah, much better that way. Alright, it's ready to go. Pack this in the car, take it wherever you want. Alright, so my wife and I were heading on vacation to Weekie Wachie Springs in Florida, and I thought it'd be a great time to bring the Lifedoo portable grill with me to test it out. As you can see here, this grill is so compact it really fits in any space. Easily fits here where you see me putting it in the video, but then I thought maybe I can slide it in between the cooler and that tackle box, so I gave that a try too. Here's what it looks like packed in there. Again, it's so compact you could really fit this anywhere. Alright, so here we are on vacation. I got my Lifedoo set up with the wider setting. I'm going to add some charcoal, add a little makeshift fire starter that I made, and give the charcoal some time to catch. While that charcoal is trying to catch fire, let's give you a glance here of where we were. We spent 5 days on the river here. Did a lot of kayaking, saw some manatees, I did some fishing, and we even rented a boat for a day. It was a lot of fun. We did stay in this throwback 70s trailer. It wasn't the nicest, but, you know, we made do. It was good. Alright, we're going to throw this bone-in ribeye, some folks call it a cowboy steak, on the Lifedoo as our test. Now, as I mentioned during the unboxing, the grates do a really good job of not sliding left to right due to the sidewalls, but every time I went to flip that steak, the grates would try to slide off, so I'd have to hold it with one hand while I flipped the steak. So an improvement I think you folks can do over at Lifedoo is just adding some slots to the side panels, the ones that have Lifedoo logo cut into them. So that way the grates can sit into that slot, and that way they're locked in and don't move around. Alright, while this steak is finishing off, I'm going to go ahead and give this this fishing thing here another try. Alright, and here is our finished cowboy steak. Nice grill marks. It's very juicy. Let's cut it open. Alright folks, if you are a camper or find yourself doing some road trips, I recommend this grill. I'll have a link down below in the description and a coupon code to save you a little bit of money. Thanks for watching.